Hi, it's Kiffin Bates here. So today I thought I'd talk a bit about Ethereum gas. And the background to this is that the breakthrough that Vitalik Buterin came up with for Ethereum was the idea of enhancing the scripts that Bitcoin supports to not just be a state machine and a stack machine, but to actually be a Turing-complete computing machine. And in plain terms, the scripting in Bitcoin that allows you to create all sorts of new kinds of transactions is fairly limited. It's kind of a linear process where it's do this, do that, and at the end, if it comes out true, the transaction is valid. Whereas Ethereum has a proper programming language in it, and that means you can encode functions and loops and all sorts of wonderful programming concepts. So you can do a lot more. But there's a problem in that the simple system that Bitcoin uses is guaranteed to end. When you have a linear finite number of steps that have to be followed, you know that they're going to complete. But if you have a program that has all sorts of conditionals and loops, it can get stuck in an eternal loop. For example, in programming, a very simple program that will never stop is while 1 equals 1, print it's still running. That'll just print it's still running over and over and over again. And of course, if you're running a big distributed decentralized computer, you don't want all the nodes to get stuck into an endless loop because that'll freeze the whole system. And the solution that Vitalik came up with is the concept of gas. Namely that in order to run your program on the Ethereum blockchain, you have to pay for the privilege. You basically load up your smart contract or your program with Ether, and there is a cost associated with each computing instruction that is executed. And if your program gets stuck in an endless loop, then it'll very quickly exhaust all its funds, effectively run out of gas, and it stops. So that's one way of overcoming the halting problem in Turing-complete programming languages. And it works very neatly. Does, however, have one side effect, which is that as the cost, or rather as the value of Ether goes up, the cost of running your program on the Ethereum blockchain will rise. And also, it means that when you're writing a program for Ethereum, you have to be very careful about how efficiently you're coding it, because you are paying to run it. And if you have a procedure and it's burning a certain amount of gas and you can make it more efficient, then you'll be saving yourself real money. So there you go, that's a quick summary of what the first big breakthrough in Ethereum was, namely the concept of gas and how it works. Hope that made sense to you. Ask any questions in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye for now.